Despite being in show business since the late 80s, Will Smith is still relevant, and although attempting to narrow down the actor's greatest performances was no easy task, but we got it done. In celebration of the Fresh Prince's 51st birthday, join us as we count down the Philadelphia native's most impressive roles. Today, we'll discuss the top 10 must-see Will Smith performances. Before you begin watching this video, please like it and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. Number 10. Bad Boys. Will Smith walks a fine line between confident and arrogant in most of his flicks. He leans more heavily on his innate personality than most actors, and it pays off handsomely. This was maybe never more evident than in the film Bad Boys, where Will Smith's innate ego was turned up to 11 for his role. Smith portrayed Mike Lowry, an arrogant Miami cop who is equally adept at firing firearms and delivering one-liners. In this picture, Smith's larger-than-life character image worked brilliantly with Martin Lawrence's frequently frustrated character. You couldn't have asked for a finer option for his part than Smith. They got it right with him. Number 9. Enemy of the State. This may come as a surprise to some, but this is undoubtedly one of Smith's best films, and so deserves to be included on this list. Smith plays a lawyer who becomes a target when he mistakenly reveals sensitive material and evidence relating to the conduct of a group of rogue NSA agents who murdered a U.S. congressman and are attempting to cover up the crime. Smith plays a clueless everyday man who stumbles into a terrible situation and must first comprehend what is happening, why it happened, and how to save himself. This is a very uncharacteristic role for Smith, as he plays a clueless everyday man who stumbles into a terrible situation and must first comprehend what is happening, why it happened, and how to save himself. Along the way, Smith is spot on in terms of selling each feeling, from bewilderment to panic, among others. Number 8. Hancock. This superhero film was released at the same time when The Dark Knight and Iron Man were wowed audiences all over the world, thus it flew under the radar. This superhero film was unique in that it depicted a belligerent drunk with superpowers who finally grows into a man who can't emotionally cope with the reality that his superpowers prevent him from leading a normal civilian life. This was a significant risk for Smith, since it went against the grain of most superhero movies in the past, but his superb acting in the picture, combined with excellent script, makes this superhero film one worth revisiting. Number 7. 6 Degrees of Separation. Now, playing a villain or a force of negativity was certainly the most atypical role of Smith's career thus far. This film was released immediately after his Fresh Prince of Bel-Air days, and took place before he ever carried a pistol in Bad Boys. Smith plays Paul, a con artist whose actions and behavior make him the town's talk of the town throughout the film. We don't often see Smith in this type of role, but when we do, he kills it. Perhaps the most impressive aspect of his performance in this picture is that it was one of his first big screen performances. Number 6. Independence Day. Will Smith returned to the big screen with Independence Day after establishing himself as an action movie star with his outstanding performance in Bad Boys. The film was a sci-fi thriller about the anarchy that ensues when hostile aliens pay a visit to Earth and wreak devastation. Smith plays Captain Stephen Hiller in the film, who is a wisecracking hero. He is a regular pilot whose life is flipped upside down when he is called upon to save the world by acting bravely. Independence Day was a major box office blockbuster, largely owing to Smith's amazing performance, and this role further added to Smith's status as an action star and certainly opened some other doors in Hollywood. Number 5. Hitch. Some may be surprised to learn that Will Smith is starring in a romantic comedy, but he delivers an outstanding performance. Now, rom-coms generally get a poor rap, but when they're put together with enough talent and sensitivity, as well as the proper cast, they can be a smash hit. That's precisely what they got with Hitchcock. Smith plays Hitch, a famed matchmaker or date doctor who matches an ordinary man with his dream girl while pursuing a gorgeous woman himself in the film. Smith demonstrated his range as an actor in this film, as well as his ability to elevate the talent around him, as the entire cast delivered outstanding performances. Number 4. I Am Legend. While this film was a disappointment in terms of its ability to recreate the book, and it is certainly not one of Smith's best, it is without a doubt one of his best performances to date. Smith plays virologist Robert Neville in the film, who is thought to be one of the few healthy humans on the planet. The picture nearly entirely relies on Smith to carry the film, with his only companion being a German shepherd named Sam. Which is why this performance earns such a high ranking on this list. Will Smith delivered the kind of engrossing performance that was required to keep the audience's attention as the sole human on screen for the majority of the film. Number 3. Men in Black. While certain action heroes, such as Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger, rely on large muscles and big weaponry in their films, Will Smith must rely on something else entirely. We get to see this firsthand in Men in Black, as Smith is forced to be a comedian first and an action star second. As cool and collected as Smith's character, Agent J, is, it is the scenes in which he is a new agent learning the ropes that stand out for him in this picture. This picture not only demonstrates Smith's incredible connection with everyone with whom he shares the screen, but it also demonstrates his compelling ability to exhibit and demonstrate character growth that is unrivaled in Hollywood. Number 2. Ollie. With charisma, charm, and skill flowing from every orifice, Will Smith has always made it appear simple. But in Ollie, we finally saw the man put in some effort and struggle a little. Will Smith, in reality, spent a year training and preparing for his role as Muhammad Ali, one of the greatest and most brilliant boxers of all time. On the big screen, this was the ideal job for Smith, as no one else in Hollywood could have done what he did with it. He nailed it in every manner conceivable, and he was recognized for his efforts with Academy Award and Golden Globe nominations for Best Actor. Number 1. The Pursuit of Happiness. Will Smith's portrayal of Christ Gardner in The Pursuit of Happiness is the best performance of his long and brilliant career. Gardner is a homeless single parent who finally becomes a stockbroker in the film. It's a story that's both inspiring and encouraging. Smith's real-life son, Jaden, played his kid in the film, which added a personal touch to the production. It takes a unique kind of performance for a box office powerhouse and leading man like Will Smith to persuade the audience that he is a desperate and struggling father on the verge of losing everything. But that is exactly what Will Smith delivered here. As a result, he received Academy Award and Golden Globe nominations for Best Actor. That's a wrap for our today's video. Hope you have gained some knowledge from the video about Will Smith. If you are having some suggestions for us, do let us know in the comments section below. And make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more future updates.